Village of Ashwaubenon Public Works and Protection Committee meeting of Tuesday, May 1st, 2018 to order, please. Roll call.
Allison Williams.
Present.
Joanne Euclid.
Here.
Josh Kornhurst.
Here.
And Ken Bukowski.
As usual, here.
And Mel Chesky's excused.
Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I won't say what Mary usually says. I don't want to steal her thunder, but I do hope that some good comes out of this meeting we're going to have with the North Koreans. I just hope something good comes out of that. And we're not going to see a whole lot of success, but I hope we see some success. I think that's important to the whole world. Okay, let's see here. What do we have? Motion. We need a motion to approve the May 1st minutes, please.
Moved.
Moved and
Seconded.
seconded to approve the minutes of the May 1st Public Works and Protection meeting. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Any comments from the public?
Ken, do we need to go back to approve the agenda?
What, did I miss something? Oh yes, we need to approve the agenda for this evening. Wait a minute, what am I, no, I'm in the right meeting. Okay, I'm all right. Yes, can we have a motion to approve tonight's agenda, please?
So moved.
Moved
Second.
and
Second.
seconded to approve tonight's agenda. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. All right, let's move on to action items. Action on ordinance number 05-1-18 and ordinance amending sections 7-3-60, parent 8, or is that B? That's parent B, I'm sorry. And parent C, chapter 7.
You're in the wrong spot.
Ah, wait a minute. No, I got it. Leave me alone. I'm gonna give her a gavel. All right, item 7A. Action on 2018-2019 retail alcohol license renewals. I just did that to see if you're on your toes. You're on your toes, okay. So, Patrick, go ahead, please.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman
Good
and
evening.
committee members. Real simple, this is just a few names that were omitted from last month's list. And everything is above board. I would just make a recommendation to approve with the contingency that all fees and outstanding indebtedness to the village is paid in full at the time of dispersing their license.
Okay. Any questions, issues? All right. Someone wish to make a motion? If not, I'll make a motion to approve these license renewals.
Second.
Been moved and seconded to approve the alcohol license renewals in item 7A. Any further discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
Thank you.
Item 7B, review of the 2018 mill and resurfacing contract. Mr. Burr.
Yes, sir. Before you tonight is our annual milling and resurfacing contract. We looked at several different roads, and I can name those off now. Bradbury Lane, Bradbury Court, Ashley Court, Autumn Leaf Circle, Tristino Way, Shady Lane between North Road and Cormier Road, View Lane, North Road, True Lane, Parkview Road, and Commodity Lane. This year's list is based on our PASER rating. We do that every 2 years, and we have a 5-year paving program that we look at the conditions of the roads and try to each year put the worst condition roads on the top of the list. So this list that I read off was put together. We estimated the quantities, put that out for bid. It was advertised and bid out. We received 2 bids for this work. One was from Northeast Asphalt, the second was from MCC. The bids came in at a little bit over what the budget amount of $600,000 was. The lowest responsible bid was MCC in the amount of $727,629. And reviewing, the roads and conditions, we would like a Public Works Committee to recommend a village for the award of the full amount, and we would, talk with the contractor and see what we can do for that contract price.
Okay. I see that the budget was 600,000. Let's assume we go over the 600, where would the other money come from?
Yeah, we would not exceed the 600,000.
Oh, you wouldn't?
Yeah, Doug and I will sit down with MCC and look at where we can have their number match our budget amount.
All right. Are they local?
Yeah, it's Murphy Concrete, so they're in the area.
Okay. All right. Not that it matters. I hadn't heard of them before, so.
Yeah, they're out of Appleton.
Oh, okay.
They have plants in Seymour and other areas.
Okay.
Just to add a little history to what Steve was saying, MCC won the bid, I think it was in 2007, somewhere in that time frame was the last time they won the bid. Northeast Asphalt usually wins our bid.
Okay.
MCC happened to get it this year. And the numbers that you see here are the amount, the $727,000 or $739,000 amount. That is, if you remember during budget season, each of the past years, we've been talking of bumping up that mill and resurface number because it had been at $500,000 for a number of years.
Yes.
The amount you see here is the amount in Steve's 5-year plan that we should be doing to maintain our average, our ratings on our roads as they are right now.
Okay.
So we're working that up. We're adding a little bit each year to that budget amount to get us to roughly this amount. This is the amount we should kind of set our sights for the future.
Sure.
And that's what we put out for bids to see how much that is each year to make sure that we're getting to the correct numbers for budget.
These companies, whether it's bituminous paving or carpentry or plumbing, whatever it happens to be, they just cannot find help. Are you finding that's true in something like this as well? Yeah, or don't you know?
The paving or the workers on the paving crews isn't so much of an issue as it is the trucking. Right now, the trucking in the state is stretched pretty thin. Everybody's looking for drivers to.
Oh, really?
With CDLs to drive trucks, and everybody's looking for mass quantities of those trucks to do their projects.
Okay.
That's where there's a little bit of a pinch right now.
All right. Does Brown County still operate a bituminous plant? You know?
No, they had shut it down years ago, but they restarted it maybe 3 years ago, Aaron? 2 or 3 years ago, and I think they still have it operational.
For their purposes.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. All right, any questions, issues?
I just want to make a comment. I drive frequently in Green Bay on their streets, and I can tell you, you guys really keep Ashwaubenon streets in good shape.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed.
That's one of the goals. We try and not to be better than Green, but just that we try and keep our ratings as similar as possible each year.
Indeed.
We appreciate some of the residents that call in and they give us ideas of which streets to pave, and we were able to have pretty good conversations with them, and they're pretty understanding about how we lay things out also. So it works out pretty well.
I just find it interesting that Ken's house is on the list, but
Yeah, what?
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 Your house is on the list?
No.
Not where he lives.
They only plow us first in the wintertime. That's not true. Don't put that in the paper. No, actually, what was it, 20 or 25 years? I know it's not exact, but that's roughly the time when almost every street in the village gets redone. Is it 25?
Yeah, between 20 to 25 years.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
There's some that will last longer, like on a cul-de-sac, they'll last longer because they don't see as much traffic.
Oh, sure.
There's other main roadways like Shady Lane. That's probably got maybe 18 years out of it. It kind of depends on the traffic and what's underneath.
Sure.
Some of these roads were built back quite a while ago, and we find interesting things under them, and we have to remedy that.
Yeah, okay. All right.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the 2018 mill and resurfacing contract for the amount of $727,629, noting that Public Works staff will work towards the $600,000 fund
All right.
with the projects.
I'll second.
Motion by Josh, seconded by Janice, or Joanne, I'm sorry, Joanne. Any other questions, issues? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Are we done? Let's see here. I think that's it. All right, any other issues? No? Motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Oh, I'm sorry, wait a minute, one more.
Can we discuss July 3rd?
Oh, yeah, yes, good idea, thank you, thank you. Terry just reminded me, July 3rd, all right with you folks? Mm-hmm. Josh?
I'll make it work
Yeah, same.
Allison?
If we have a meeting.
If we have a meeting.
if we have a meeting.
Or we could reschedule it if it's easier.
I'll be here on the 3rd.
I mean, yeah, I'll make it work.
Okay, all right, let's try it and see if,
We'll be in touch.
I'm always here, so that's not a problem.
Okay.
All right, motion to adjourn, did we have one of those already?
So moved.
Second.
All right, motion by Joanne, second by Allison. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Thank you, folks.